No, that's no fucking lie. Why would I lie about that? I started getting obsessed with Kylie when she was very, very young. Watching the I think I was watching the E channel back at Corliss Park. She's like 13 or 14. I'm gonna fuck Kylie so fucking bad. Look at that. She's gonna be a little hottie. I wanna fuck all of them, but I mean, Kylie was that's my special dirty girl. I did that episode before. I told you they took them all down. I'm such a bad man. This is what Kylie had. Like, remember that shit Vine? I did this episode before, so if you heard it, just ignore it. Remember that shit Vine they had? Like the kids, I don't even, I barely remember. The only reason I got it was to go, and I didn't have a mass downloader. I single handedly downloaded every fucking video Kylie Jenner had that she put up there, and she had quite a fucking collection. It was like 500 of her being all young and shit, in little jean shorts, all kinds of young, hanging out at the park and shit, being 13, looking through the years, just soaking fucking Kylie with my with potent jism. Yes, I did. So this year, that's how I didn't. I mean, I had a couple nightmares, but I dreamt about Renee, Frances Cobain, Kylie Jenner, and yeah. But that was my favorite one. With Frances, we were looking at books, writing on the walls, and we were driving around in an old school cab, like one of those yellow ones. Remember those yellow cab, real shitty one. And the driver was driving like a maniac, and Frances kept sliding over onto me. That was another one where I could smell her, and I could feel her hair. That was a good dream. Those are the bitches I must love most. But yeah, there's no more like fucking brats running around like there was back in the day 15 years ago. Just imagine being at a party or something. You see Paris Hilton, fucking Lindsay Lohan, and who was the other one? Was it Kim? Yeah, Kim Kardashian. Step out of a car. I'm fucking Lindsay tonight. If it kills me, I'm fucking Paris. Why can't I? Paris is in again, real drunk. I'll strike like a fucking cobra at the most opportune time. Remember, I was living on St. Joseph's. Remember when Paris Hilton put out a bunch of videos of her half naked before the porno? And somebody told me about it. I think the guy downstairs I was living told me about it. I went and downloaded it. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was in my glory. It was like the first day I discovered YouPorn. I was like, I can't believe this. Why would anybody do this? Why would anybody? This is the nicest thing that anybody has ever done for me. Remember that the first time? There's this thing called YouPorn now. What's that? It's all free porn. I've seen all that on the internet. There you know. It takes 6 hours to download an AVI. Fuck that. It's like, nah, man. They're like FLV files. They download instantaneously. Hours and hours of amateurs and fucking porn stars. It's all free. I had those for years. I hung on to them for years. Paris, just hanging out with no top on, like it's no big deal. Just talking naked. I want to fuck that girl. Why couldn't Lohan do that too? And Kim. I don't want to see those dudes. They were cat. That's the only reason they got to be. I mean, that was a good idea, but they should have used ugly street guys to do it. I would have loved Kim and Paris's video much, much more if they used some losery guy. Paris had some dude that dude was a freak of nature. I don't want to see that dick when I'm trying to look at Paris. That's how I started cropping dicks off. Was like because I was in love with that Paris video, you know. But his dick takes up the whole fucking. I want to see Paris face. But that was like one of the nicest things anyone's ever done. I forget where you could get that video. I think it was even before fucking YouTube. But you can go online. I'm like, wow, this girl doesn't care. I could fuck Paris. Let's strike one. And Francis. I want to fuck Francis most of all. Strike when nobody's looking, just like a cobra. Pick it up, get it into a cab covertly, take it where it's going, and try to get it repeatedly. Remember that shit? That was like Christmas. I said to myself, I'm never leaving the house again. Fucking you porn.